Heather Dubrow was the sole individual capable of facilitating a reconciliation between the feuding real estate agents Josh Altman and Josh Flagg of Million Dollar Listing Los Angeles. During the fourth episode of Season 19 of The Real Housewives of Orange County, Altman stated as much upon their arrival at Heather's Beverly Hills residence, which she had contracted the duo to sell. "I received the message, which stated, 'Hey, I would like you to co-list with Flagg.' He joked, 'I am so overjoyed that I could not express my excitement. This could only be accomplished by you.'" Heather confessed in a confessional that Josh Altman and Josh Flagg are the most prominent real estate agents, and they had a minor disagreement after teasing that they were making way too much money off of her and her husband, Dr. Terry Dubrow. Heather and Terry made the decision to sell the mansion after a contractor exceeded the budget by $8 million, and they discovered asbestos in the home, as she previously explained during the Real Housewives of Orange County Season 19 premiere. She predicted that it would require $45,000 in renovations before it could be placed on the market. Heather demonstrated to Altman and Flagg that she had since improved the appearance of the home by installing new floors and floorboards and applying fresh layers of paint during the July 31st episode. She confessed in a confessional that it is difficult to invest any additional funds in a project when you are aware that you are leaving it. She later stated that she prevailed in the renovation debate by providing Terry with a comprehensive explanation of Marketing 101. She informed the MDLLA duo that the budget had been a bit of a hindrance, and their 14-year-old son Ace would already be a high school senior by the time their planned rebuild was completed. In the end, the Dubrow family was unable to complete the endeavor. Heather acknowledged, "This feels like a lot," and later added, "The universe is telling us to go elsewhere." Altman, on the other hand, noted that she had intended to undergo a substantial renovation to transform the 9,000-square-foot mansion into a $85 million estate when he sold it to her for $16 million in 2023. He also stated that "you did not do that. Therefore, it is imperative that we comprehend that you are not going to accumulate an extraordinary sum of money." Heather, on the other hand, maintained that her sole objective was to achieve a profit on the transaction. She then proceeded to elaborate on her price proposal. She believed that they had spent a few million on renovations, and the total amounted to approximately $20 million when the ULA mansion tax of California and the cost of Altman and Flagg's vehicles were factored in. Flagg responded, "Well, we just listed it." She then expressed her satisfaction with the $25 million price tag and inquired whether they anticipated a sale price of approximately $20 million. "It is somewhat premature to inform you of this." Flagg characterized the breathtaking view as the billionaire's horseshoe after also touring the exterior of the property, which Altman noted was sandwiched in between NBA star LeBron James and rapper Drake's Beverly Hills homes. Altman and Flagg engaged in a lighthearted conversation regarding who is actually responsible for more work when they were asked if there was a competition between them to attract a buyer. Indeed, the former even made a lighthearted suggestion that his colleague would receive a higher commission if he were to descend a precipice. To provide a brief overview, tensions were reignited during MDLA Season 15 when Altman assumed responsibility for the Reedcrest listing, which Flagg had anticipated as a joint venture. Altman cited the seller's preference, despite the fact that Flagg was hurt by the perceived insult. "I directly addressed her, inquiring, 'What about Flagg?' Josh Altman recollected. She stated unequivocally, 'I simply desire you.'" Their relationship was never entirely repaired despite the fact that the two agreed to move forward after discussing their issues. Flagg provided a friendship update to the Daily Dish during a conversation in September 2024. "It is evident that Altman and I are no longer as close as we once were. However, we are no longer at odds. It would be beneficial to observe us in a more favorable situation. I am optimistic that it will occur in due course."